Bueckers clarifies a relationship with Clark, revealing a mutual respect beyond manufactured rivalry as WNBA stars champion a unified vision. Paige Bueckers is not interested in fueling a rivalry she says never existed. As the WNBA continues to ride a wave of unprecedented attention, the Dallas Wings guard is pushing back on a storyline that has followed her and Indiana Fever standout Caitlin Clark for years. The idea that the league's two most marketable young stars are locked in personal competition. The attention itself is not the problem. In many ways, it is the byproduct of growth. Clark's arrival to the league reshaped the WNBA's visibility almost overnight, pulling in casual viewers and energizing fan bases well beyond Indiana. When Bueckers entered the league a year later, that momentum intensified, giving the WNBA two headline talents whose appeal extended past team loyalties. With that surge came a familiar framing, one that Bueckers believes misses the broader picture. In a recent appearance on the podcast Not Gonna Lie, hosted by Kylie Kelsey, Bueckers addressed the long-running narrative surrounding her relationship with Clark and made clear that it does not reflect reality. Bueckers explained that the two guards have known each other since their youth basketball days and have navigated similar pressures as their profiles rose. Rather than tension, she described a relationship built on mutual respect and understanding, especially how media narratives can shape perception. Everybody's pinned Caitlin and me against each other for the longest time, but we're cool, Bueckers said. We're friends, and we understand how media works. The comments come at a moment when both players occupy central roles in the league's present and future. Clark's first seasons with the Fever brought record attention despite an injury-disrupted 2025 campaign that forced her to the sideline late in the year. Indiana still reached the semifinals before falling to the Las Vegas Aces, the eventual champions, with Clark supporting from the bench. Bueckers' path looked different, but no less impactful. While Dallas struggled in the standings, her individual performance stood out across the league. She was named Rookie of the Year, validating the belief that her game would translate immediately to the professional level. Beyond the WNBA, Bueckers pointed to the national team as an example of how the conversation should shift. Team USA has already secured qualification for Berlin, allowing coaches to focus on chemistry and lineups rather than results. With no immediate risk of elimination, upcoming competitions will be used to test combinations and roles ahead of international play in Puerto Rico. Bueckers said the opportunity to represent the United States alongside players like Clark is something to celebrate, not divide. We are going to be very proud as a USA to be able to be like, yeah, we do have the best of the best, she said. That mindset reflects the league's current moment. The WNBA is no longer reliant on a single star or storyline to sustain interest. Instead, it is benefiting from an expanding pool of elite talent whose visibility lifts the entire product. For Dallas, the focus now turns forward. The Wings hold the number 1 overall pick in the upcoming draft, creating the possibility of reuniting Bueckers with former UConn teammate Azzi Fudd, or selecting another cornerstone piece, such as Spanish prospect Alua Pham. Either direction underscores a franchise intent on building around Bueckers as a foundational figure. Clark, meanwhile, enters the next season aiming for a healthy return and a larger role in Indiana's postseason push. What Bueckers made clear is that the league's growth is not defined by opposition between its stars, but by their collective presence. As attention continues to rise, she sees the spotlight not as a stage for rivalry, but as proof that women's basketball has reached a place where multiple stars can thrive together.